Hey, what is up guys, my name is Griefdrums and today we have just had the map teaser for Theme Park dropped and I am so excited. As you all know, I love tearing these maps apart and seeing how they work and seeing what goes into them. I absolutely love the map aspect of this game. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to break this entire thing down, we're going to figure out exactly what we can see, what kind of destructibility there is and exactly what we can garner from this video. So stick around and we're going to break everything down. So as I said, this video dropped today. It dropped a little bit earlier on. I uploaded the full thing onto my page just so people could see it. But now we're going to take a look at exactly what this video entails, what it shows us. The park itself, clearly, as we already knew, is abandoned. It's seen better days. It's really run down and worn down. And it was probably an incredible place back in its heyday, but it's just fallen into disrepair. It looks amazing. I mean, it looks as if it's been left there for years on end. With that being the case, I find it a little bit odd that a terrorist organisation would take over there, or potentially they may be set up there, hence why there's the beds shown in the video and that shows that they're squatting there. This might be their base of operations that they're working from as a terrorist cell or something along those lines. There does appear to be several aspects to this. Although it's set in a theme park, there appears to be something like a haunted house sort of area. There's obviously a reception area as well. There's the section which is like a staff rest room. There's all sorts of different bits. There's even like a dining area. It looks like what was once a canteen or a dining area of some sort. So it looks like it really could have everything. The biggest thing that stood out to me when we first got to see the blueprints of this map was the great big center section with sort of like two areas either side. It seemed a little bit odd. I couldn't really figure out what on earth it was going to be. But after having looked at it now, it's sort of like a cable car area where it's the theme park's tram system can run through. It's like a station almost. With that being the case, it seems like this building is that station. This is potentially the place that you would first arrive in when you get from your car, potentially from like the car park. You would get on the tram system and you would arrive here at this reception area. So the first area we get to see is this. This is probably going to be how we approach the building from one of the spawns. It clearly was bright and colourful, but it's not anymore. It's obviously a lot of the fairground rides and stuff like that. It's going to be cool to navigate through to try and avoid spawn peeking. Next we get to this. This is clearly the front entrance to the entire building that we're going to be fighting in. You can see the double door at the bottom here, but I cannot wait until I see operators sticking their head through this thing over here. So this section directly correlates to here on the blueprints, and we can see that just behind this double door is this desk area with the popcorn machines on it. So that's this room here that we get to see. As you can see, the popcorn machines are there, the desk is there, and you'll notice that at the back in the middle, there is actually a staircase going up to what we believe is the second floor. And if you look just up and right from that, just here, you will notice that this is like a mezzanine floor, and this is a secondary bit here that you're going to be able to keep an eye on the front door. So the front door is going to be a pretty lethal place to go if there's going to be people waiting up there for you. Interesting points to note are the security camera up here and the Easter egg just here. You can clearly see Jaeger, what I believe to be thermite, and obviously the Plat 2 badge or rank. So it looks like there's a Rainbow Six game in the theme park, an arcade machine. Just like in Skyscraper, it looks like there could be quite a few little Easter eggs dotted around on this map. So it's going to be fun to try and find those. This room itself provides a hell of a lot of cover. You can hide in amongst all the vending machines, behind the counter. This is going to be a pretty good playground for Cav. So this is the section that we looked at a little bit earlier on. We might be able to get in through the roof, although I'm not going to hedge my bets on it. But this opens up into the sort of train car area. Now, either side you can see there's these sort of platforms, and the train cars are actually in place. So I think we're going to be able to move from one side of the platform to the other through train carts. It's going to be a nice little way to move about. Other sections that we get to see in the map are areas like this. This looks like a staff waiting area. It's clearly set up with couches and stuff. There is a breachable wall here over on the left. Looks like it's going to take a couple of reinforcements to sort out. The ceiling, however, does not look like the kind of roof that we're going to be able to break through. It's certainly not just those double skinned things with the metal beams in between that we're used to seeing on maps. So it's highly likely that this is going to be on the second floor. I've not managed to figure out what this symbol is all about yet, but it is on a breachable wall. Now here we get to see the other staircase in the map. The first one, as you'll no doubt remember, was located just over here. This, I believe, is this one just here. That means that this particular camera shot is taken from this hallway looking towards that staircase, and it shows that there's a lot of breachable walls around you, but so far that's two separate staircases over towards the left hand side of the map. They're sort of clustered over onto this side of the map. With that in mind, for quite a long time I was sort of sat here thinking, well, the whole right hand side of the map, if you're a roamer, you're going to be stranded over there. There's going to be no way for you to get away. It's certainly not like Cafe where you can go up one side of the map and come down the other. And it was really sort of puzzling me for a while. I thought maybe there's, you know, jump downs from above, but you can't get back up then. That's when I noticed in the footage this section here. Now, as we can clearly see, there are two sets of staircases going up, and I believe that to be this part of the map just here on the blueprints. This section of the map does look really creepy. As you can see, there's gargoyles and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a security camera just underneath the gargoyle. It looks like it might be. But a really, really weird thing, despite the fact that it says undead inside on the left, if you look inside of that doorway, there is a creepy figure there. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know who this is. But that is weird as hell. So I think these are the two staircases going up to the second floor on the right hand side of the map. But I can't wait to find out for sure. It'll be interesting to try and attack that. Next in the trailer we get a few more gargoyle areas. This looks like a haunted house sort of thing. You can see a bit of the track on the floor potentially. It does look a bit creepy. It does look kind of weird and haunted. This is the stuff of nightmares. I don't know if any of you have played Layers of Fear, but it is a horrible, horrible horror game about, you know, an artist that's gone mental, and there's loads of weird, creepy pictures, and this looks just like that. Again, this looks like a continuation of the House of Horrors, or the Haunted Ghost Train, or whatever you want to call it. You can see, again, this bit of railing just here. This is like where the train cart would run on, and it looks like it's just going to take you all the way through. So they're going to be quite enclosed spaces here. I mean, they're not big open hallways. You can see that the roof looks like it's destructible, as well as this destructible wall over here. The rest of it looks like it's going to be concrete. The fact that the roof does look destructible is going to make for an awesome time, because I love games and map modes with verticality to them. That was the biggest downfall to Favelas for me, and Yacht as well. I hated not having that verticality to play with. This next room looks sort of like a cafeteria sort of thing, or a restaurant that you can see the food on the shelves, or the refrigerator system just down at the bottom. But again, the floor looks destructible. Now don't hold me to that, it might be concrete, but it looks as if they're wooden slats, kind of like on Skyscraper. So I'm looking forward to trying that out, and this does lead me to believe this room is on the second floor. But either way, I cannot wait to try this out. All in all, the map looks creepy as hell, it looks amazing, and I'm just buzzing for it. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks interesting? Are you excited to play it? Do you think it looks creepy, or am I the only one? Let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider smashing that thumbs up. If you don't already, make sure to subscribe for all things Rainbow Six. And until next time, guys, stay reckless and relentless.